Hello, I'm Chef Solomon, and welcome to Alouette.
In a few words, can you describe your role at Alouette?
Well, I'm a problem solver, so in the restaurant industry, there's lots of different problems to be solved, whether it be costs, food, people, and my job is just to go in there and find solutions.
What makes Alouette's menu special?
The menu at Alouette's really special because we use such seasonal products. We like to have fun with the menu. Our menu is very diverse. We get to play around and have fun, and I think our guests get to have fun with us.
What's your favorite thing on the menu right now?
Oh, well, the burger, the lemon pie, and the wedge are three key items that have been with us since day one, and they just have a special place in my heart.
What's your favorite thing to cook right now?
Oh, well, seasonal products always get me the most excited. We get to work with a lot of smaller farms and producers, so right now we're looking at a lot of fall squash and sturdy greens, as well as a lot of fresh fish, so we're all really excited about that.
Pumpkin spice on everything?
Absolutely, pumpkin spice on everything.
What's something you would never eat?
Well, my job as a chef is really to be curious, so I have to be fairly open-minded about ingredients. I would say I'm least excited about probably eating crickets or bugs or anything like that, but I have to keep be open to things like that.
But escargot is okay?
Absolutely, we're a French restaurant. We do escargot here every once in a while.
I'm assuming you don't have escargot at home, so what's something you would cook for yourself in there?
Wow, cooking for myself is pretty embarrassing, to be honest. My fridge at home is pretty barren, but most of my meals are had at the restaurant.
Fancy ramen?
Yeah, fancy ramen, a little bit of that, a little bit of canned soup, and a little bit of expired condiments in the fridge.
Same, don't worry. Do you think you'd win Hell's Kitchen?
Probably not, but I think Gordon Ramsay would be a little afraid of me at times.
But what about Iron Chef?
Hey!
I love that. What do you like to see change in the restaurant industry?
I'd love to see the long hours shorten a little bit. You know, it's not uncommon in nicer restaurants for us to work 12, 14, even 16 hours at times. So I'd like to see that just become a little bit more manageable and a little bit more sustainable.
I'm sorry, I'm still thinking about the Iron Chef thing. That's really funny. How do you think Notch can help with the restaurant industry?
Notch is great because it allows us to train our leaders to order more effectively. With having all of our suppliers in one spot, with their cutoff times, with all the products that they carry, training our leaders, set them up for success. It also allows us to be able to schedule our orders for whenever we want, and when I'm not in the restaurant, I can still kind of have eyes on the operation.
Chef Solomon, I'm looking at the bar right now. Let's go to the back and let's see, maybe get a drink.
Absolutely, let's do it.
Chef Solomon, what's your drink of choice?
I always go for a Negroni. It's sort of like a dirty cooked drink that we always go to dive bars and order that because you can never get it wrong because there's only 3 ingredients.
Negroni Spagliato with Prosecco.
I'll take it. It sounds like right up my alley. That and a shot of Jameson.
What's a cooking secret that you're willing to share with us right now?
Cooking is actually really simple. It's really just about 2 things, and that's ingredients and execution. If a cook can get a better ingredient than I can and do the same preparation, they're gonna have a better product in the end. So really it's just about finding really good products and cooking them well.
Speaking of good products, what kind of knife do you use?
I use a range of Japanese knives. Our friends over at Tosho always do a great job of hooking us up with the best in the business.
How do you cook your steaks?
I always cook my steaks mid-rare, cooked over charcoal. It's the best way to enjoy it.
Is cooking a steak well done a no-no?
I mean, I would never cook myself a steak well done, but I definitely understand why there are some people that would enjoy it that way.
How many people do you have in your kitchen staff?
I have about 14 cooks here at Alouette, and at our other restaurant we have 8 cooks.
What was your team's reaction to Notch?
It was definitely very positive because trying to train people on ordering was really hard and frustrating because there's just so many different suppliers that we use in the restaurants, and it's hard to know what they all source for us and when their cutoff times are and when the deliveries are going to come.
How much has that positively impacted your service?
It's helped us out a lot because it's allowed our chefs just to focus more on the food and spend more time in the kitchen and on the past with our team and doing important stuff. Because ordering, although it's important for the business, it's not what we all get dressed up in our whites every morning.
Have you watched The Bear yet?
Oh, I love The Bear. It's probably my favorite show that's come out in the last year.
What character are you the most?
Probably that older lady that is really stubborn in her ways.
Do you have $250,000 somewhere in this restaurant?
I mean, I keep looking for it, but never turns up.
Can I say yes, chef, to you?
Absolutely.
Yes, chef. Hey, Quentin, hope we're not bothering you right now.
No, not at all. What's up?
Are you ready to answer 22 questions with Notch?
I think so.
In a few words, can you describe your role here at Alouette?
I mean, it's a little bit of this and a little bit of that when it comes to restaurant operations.
How long have you been with Alouette?
I've been with Alouette for about 7 years on and off.
What's the craziest thing you've had to do for this restaurant?
Probably climb into the ceiling at our location on Spadina to clean a couple vents.
What other locations do you have?
Yeah, so we have another location in Liberty Village, and then we're opening up an Alouette Go at Yonge and Eglinton very soon.
Amazing. I know you guys are located right now in Queen and Spadina. What's the craziest thing you've seen at that McDonald's?
I don't think I can say that on a camera.
What's your favorite thing to order at McDonald's?
Oh, it's easy. Big Mac, combo number 1 every time.
Man of culture,
Always.
I like that. How has the restaurant picked up after COVID?
Well, we saw the location in Spadina really pick up for dinner, and then our quick service in Liberty Village, we just leaned more into the fast casual side of things.
I'm assuming it picked up after you went into the vents?
That was the biggest thing, actually. That was the biggest turnaround point for us.
Amazing. Is this your first time using Notch?
Yes, it is.
How do you like it?
Oh, we really like it. Our chefs really like it, probably better than I do.
How much time have you saved using Notch?
I would say our chefs save about 7 hours a week, and our accounting team probably about 2 hours a week.
Before using Notch, what challenges were you facing?
It was just really difficult to have consistent ordering, and then also for invoice tracking.
What's your favorite kind of pizza?
Is it bad if I say I like pineapple on it?
No, don't worry, I like pineapple as well.
Okay.
To those people who don't like pineapple, please tell us why.
I don't know why they don't like it. I mean, I really like the little bit of sweetness that goes on the pizza. I know it's a little crazy.
Why would you recommend Notch?
It's going to save your team a lot of time. It'll allow your chefs to do what chefs like to do, which is cook, organize kitchens, and really focus on quality control instead of sitting on a computer for 7 extra hours a week.
Quentin, I know you were looking at emails before we got here, so I'll let you go back to those.
Awesome.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.